Today, we're turning this abandoned space in our pasture into a 16 by 24 lean-to barn. My name is Clint, and welcome to the Faithful Farmstead. My wife and I come from a long line of Amish and Mennonite heritage, and last year we bought this 6-acre property with the hopes of reclaiming our roots. We built this 16 by 24 lean-to shelter to store firewood, animals, equipment, but the main goal is to collect rainwater. We're planning on having sheep, pigs, more chickens, and hopefully cattle in the future. But out here in the pasture, we have no access to water. So the rainwater collection system is going to be super helpful for that. And this is the highest point on our property. So the goal is to be able to gravity feed animals from this spot. When we moved onto this property, we realized there was a concrete footer out here in the pasture. So the first step was to uncover the space and see what we were dealing with. First step was to set the posts in the ground. I knew this was going to be challenging because we have a lot of rock on this property. I was feeling pretty good after the first few holes, but I quickly realized that there was a problem. I did all I could with the auger, shovel, and post hole digger, but I knew eventually I was going to have to rent a jackhammer. I don't know if you've ever used a jackhammer before, but this was absolutely back-breaking work. The thing is so heavy, I'm leaning down into these holes and digging, and it was just exhausting work. Now we finally had the holes dug and completed, and it was time to set the post. I had to call in for reinforcements for this part because I was completely exhausted from digging and jackhammering, and also because I wanted to make sure these posts were square and plumb. Thankfully, my good friend Michael was willing to lend me a hand. Michael actually has a YouTube channel too, and I'll leave a link below. He's got some really exciting stuff in the works, so make sure you check it out. Now we did dry pour these posts and pack the concrete down, and I know you guys are going to beat me up in the comments, but it was super efficient, and I think it'll be fine. So after a long day, the posts are set, And special thanks to Michael again, because I really couldn't have done this without you. I was exhausted. So the next step was to start building this thing. Yep, let me put these in.
It's super cool.
Nice. Good job, buddy. You can do it. Come on, buddy. Here, hang on. Come down. Now with the rafters, I decided not to notch them out and just use rafter ties instead. This saved me a ton of time, and honestly I think it'll be fine. I'm also using a palm nailer here. I got this from Harbor Freight. This is a great tool for this type of thing, and the nails are a lot less expensive than screws. If you've never used a palm nailer, it's extremely satisfying. And that leads us to where we are today. The lean-to is done. Again, the main goal of this project is to collect rainwater. But on a property like this, it's nice to have an extra barn or shelter around in case you need it for equipment, firewood, animals, whatever. To see the rainwater collection system, make sure you subscribe because that video is going to be dropping very soon. And if you want to see a recap of everything we did the first year on this property, I'll leave that video right here. Thanks for watching.